As always.
So, what happened last week?
Session 63. Fish, men. So we left Code Cow, headed for Fortshire. We noticed this crazy, thick, unseasonal fog that's sort of covering the town. Almost like the entire giant colossus. We barely saw it through the clouds. It was odd. So we're just like, you know what? We're going in there. There's something fishy going on down there. So we get into town, see a whole fuck ton of people leaving compared to the ones that are coming in, which is extremely unusual for a super busy harbor like Forshire. And so we look around, ask some questions from this good old turtle named Arnold. He's a pretty chill dude. Lets us know that some disease is going on in the town. People's skin turning glassy. Folks are having to breathe water. It's really freaky. And so we're like, oh shit, that sounds bad. And he's like, yeah, it is bad. And so we're like, man, who should we talk to? And he's just like, well, the infirmary is a good place. And we're like, fuck yeah, let's go see some doctors. We're here for doctors anyway. We need a couple for this ship. So then we meet the doctors, and there's a tiefling one, and there's one that looks like Aragorn, and their names are Dorian and Argus. And they're pretty nice. They lead us around. They tell us all about the afflicted. They show us bathtubs full of these people who are just trying to survive. And then finally, we meet the head doctor, good old original Wally Foster. And surprise, Dorian and Argus are half sibling cousins through planar means. Hi. We have a nice little family reunion. They tell us what we know about, or what they know about, like the entire disease, like how it progresses, what sort of magics are useful against it, and things like that. Thane takes a look at some of like the early contractors, and it turns out they're able to cure them, which is good news for us to figure out. We decide to stay for the night, sort of regain our strength, head out to this like colossus that's apparently floating out in the water the next day. And we sort of scope it out. Seek on the broom, Thane on the bird, the rest of the crew in the ship, and eventually Waylon is just like, hey, I think it might be in the middle of the fog. After we fail for like 2 days to try and find where the fuck this thing is. And Big Brain saves the day. We come across the corpse. It is just as big as they said it was. It's missing a lot of chunks. And we notice that, like, in the water, there's all these, like, fucking fish people who we assume are the Forger Harbor residents who are just noshing away at this thing. And it's like, oh, that's not good. So Shannon and Thane, they jump into the water, all invisible, protected from the oil goo that would turn them into fish people, and they find a spooky eel or shark-sized eel thing that's sort of noshing at the bottom of the corpse. And as Shanna gets closer, starts talking to her, and it's like, "Hey, I know things, but I don't know things." And Shanna's like, "Oh, well, what things do you know?" And it's like, "Well, I would tell you, but then you would know." And it's very standoffish. And all we really get from this thing is that it wishes to kill a god of some kind. And, we're like, okay, that's that's enough information to go on. Let's just go ahead and grab a tissue sample from the Colossus. Let's head on back to the doctors and compile all this info. That's where we left off.
All right. So you guys have returned to the ship and you're heading back to Portia Harbor? Is that the plan?
I think so.
I do want to see if anyone else wants to go down there real quick. Because I do have a way of keeping you safe. You just need to hug me in order to do it. So if anyone wants to go down there with me, holding hands, I can bring you down there. I can just pop a 4th level spell, get my aura of purity going, and that'll protect you from being diseased.
Whale is my ass.
I kind of wanted to look at that telepath fish down there. Probably not necessary. Nah, I'm not going to go down.
I was just there, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's mainly for Waylon if he wants to get like a better view of the thing. So his what's it called? Legend lore might work better.
I mean, I'll get us. How far down was it exactly?
The creature was like right underneath the Colossus, just chomping away.
Gross.
Yeah.
Is there a way? I really don't want to go in that goo.
Sarah.
Am I able to see it from
Oh,
above the surface?
Johnny?
Hello?
Hey, Johnny.
You are on your girlfriend's account, I see.
Yes.
Can we see you?
No, sorry.
That is fine.
Not in the. Alright.
We'll wait for you to put on clothes if you must.
Wait, so yeah, am I able to see the weird aquatic creature from above?
Not really, no.
Make a shark cage for you.
Yeah.
It's not about the cage, it's about
the message.
goo on me.
Well, just so long
No,
as
no,
you
you know,
stay,
I mean,
with me.
I have
you're good.
I have resilient sphere. I can make you a force bubble.
It can be moved through the water.
I don't think resilient sphere is buoyant particularly.
Yeah. Yeah, I want that. I don't want any of this brackish seawater to get on me.
A sphere, shimmering force encloses a creature or object of large or smaller. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'll take an Autalux sphere.
Alright, so do you remember those like expanding ball toys? Here, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
One of those stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my resilient sphere. It's made of some dark metal, and I snap it open and put it over Waylon's head, and then all the little triangular panes of the sphere seal off with force energy. And you're like in this little expanding ball toy hamster ball.
Of course. Of course.
Johnny, just to catch you up, we're considering going back in the water so that other folks can get an eye on the eel thing.
I see.
And if your choices are Force Orb or you hold hands with me, and
Hold
that'll
on, I'm gonna.
protect you from the water.
Oh, it'll
Okay.
protect. But I'll still have to feel it if I hold hands with Thane.
You will.
still be
you
in
will
the
have to
water.
feel it. You will
Yeah,
be in the
no,
water.
no, that's not happening.
The sphere is only good for a minute though, so you gotta get down and up pretty quick.
If we can get down and up in a minute, Waylon will go to get a look at the creature so I can legend lore it.
My thing lasts 10 minutes too, so you have a little bit of a safety net.
Doesn't want to get the goo on him.
Look, he can always press to digitate away the goo.
It is the experience of the goo, not the aftermath that I'm trying to avoid.
Look, you ain't ever been covered in goo before?
Do you know how many moisturizers I use at night that will be nullified by the salt in this water?
Waylon, for all you know, the goo down there is the main ingredient in those moisturizers.
I can assure you that that's not the case.
I farm the slugs myself.
Aboleth blubber sells for much on the perfume market. You wouldn't
Belladonna
believe it.
root. Yeah, this thing is not manifesting belladonna root. I'll tell you that much.
But yeah, so did Thicc want to take a look?
Yes, I'd like to. Well, Thane, why don't you accompany me so I keep myself safe from this murky waters, the disease of it.
Sounds good. Let's just get some invisibility all around.
All right, I can cast that, or will you be casting?
I can't.
Alright. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were implying. Yeah, let's get invisibility for the crew going down, which is just you and I, Thane. Is that right?
Waylon's going down too.
Okay, that's now
He's
we have
just
enough.
gonna be in his his hamster cage.
All right.
Yep.
And then as we go down, like right before we hit the water, I'll activate Aura of Purity.
Okay, who's in the resilient sphere?
I think it only fits
Waylon.
one person,
Okay,
and I'm gonna use it right as we're ready to go down because it's only a minute long.
Heyo.
okay.
But I just want to check with you, Oliver, before we do this. So it says that creatures in the aura can't become diseased. Is that the same as contracting a disease, or is that like a different status?
That seems to be the intended use.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
the aura called again?
Aura of Purity.
Let me look at it.
I'll link it for you real quick.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's the question?
I just want to make sure that like the way this is worded, it just means like you can't get infected by a disease as opposed to like diseased being a state like stunned or something like that.
Disease
Oh,
isn't the
I
name of a
see.
status in 5e.
Okay.
So
That's a good question though, because poisoned is.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, this gives resistance to poison, but just wanted to check.
yeah, it's weird. Most poisons do like poison damage and then also give you the poison condition.
Mm-hmm. So I just, yeah.
All right, so it's Waylon and Thane dropping down again.
With Seek.
Hello.
So you three invisibly dropping down. Waylon has the sphere on.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you guys drop down into the water.
Yeah, and I'll...
As well, Seek and Thane, you guys drop down into the water. Waylon, in your hamster ball.
I'm floating. just
I had a
floats on
feeling.
top.
I had a fucking feeling it was gonna be buoyant.
It's too buoyant.
It's a fucking bubble filled with air.
We could have put fresh water in, I guess.
I mean, you put
Shit,
enough.
I'm just
Describe-
looking over the railing,
Wait,
like.
summon your hand and have it like grab you and push you down.
I was gonna say, like, can I? Yeah, that's
I think
a
it's
great
like Wall
idea.
of Force. I don't know if you can make spells originating on the other side of the sphere.
Mm.
Oh, that's.
So it says
I
nothing,
mean-
not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out.
Thing, just grab on, drag it down with your metal ass.
Look,
Yeah, is Thane able to grab it and like swim down with it, or is it too buoyant?
my body may be thick and robotic now, but it's at most an extra 150 pounds. This ball.
Oh, you're heavier than that.
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah,
Imagine a big inner tube, and like that would support
I'm like
a
300 to
robust lad.
500 pounds, I think, is the average weight of a construct.
Yeah.
We'll say Thane and Seek together can.
Oh yeah, let me
Get
put
'em
these
down.
thighs to work.
If I summon a hand inside the ball, can the ball from the inside push it? Or sorry, can the hand from the inside of the ball push it?
I don't think there's enough room.
No, you're surrounded by two pairs of thick thighs dragging you down into the abyss. Most people would kill for this.
I don't. No.
Not Waylon.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. Whichever one of you is more athletic. Get
All
help from
right,
the other.
I'll give it a shot. Well, character sheet. Come on.
Yeah, take my help.
Thank you for your help.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
no.
should have used the help action rather than casting guidance.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you've done this.
Well, toodaloo.
All right, athletics. Here we go. Not great. Boop.
Oh,
Hey! Thick thighs save lives.
23 and the 20 and the 1. Okay.
Let's go.
So, all right. Your arms are just long enough to give Waylon's sphere a nice big hug, and drag him down with some help. And you guys slowly, invisibly make your way down.
All right. I'll bring them just down enough that they can see where the creature is. I don't know if they want to go down to the city, but I don't think we have enough spell time to make that work, because it was like a half hour to an hour of descending, wasn't it? To get there?
Wait, was it?
To get to the city, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was enough time
It
that
was pretty far down.
Shanna's alter self was wavering.
And the
Oh, fuck, I forgot
invisibility, I
that.
think. I had to like get out.
Yeah.
I just want to see this creature. I don't really care about the city.
Hmm.
All right. You see this this white. At first, it kind of looks like an orca, but you're still watching it, and you see how its kind of tendril thins, its tubular mouth really give it a distinctive look.
Hmm.
curious. What a facade.
Will you try and talk with it?
Ping ping.
Legend lore says that I have to describe a person, place, or object. Does that mean I can also describe a creature?
Hmm.
Depends on how broadly you interpret person.
Yeah.
Sentient being.
Yeah, person kind of implies a particular person of lore-worthy status. Well, you can try it and see what the spell gives you.
That's 300 gold to possibly get nothing. I suppose it's up to everyone since I'd have to be using the party loot.
I support it. We need
Didn't
it.
you just get a fat stipend from the government?
Bro, I
This
immediately
man's like-
spent like well, I still have the diamonds, which save for high diamond use spells.
Mhm.
But I already spent all that gold. Like,
Oh, I need to get some diamond in my pockets too.
We have a lot of money.
I'm just giving
say
you a hard time.
Go for it.
no, I totally would have spent my own gold if I hadn't already spent spell components and scrolls.
And like adding 50 spells to your spell book, which is totally worth it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, wizards.
That's not a bad
Wizards
way
are
to spend it.
expensive.
And I mean,
They are.
this is something that directly benefits the party. So
Wizard is pay to
Yeah.
play.
Seriously, dude.
you got any loot boxes?
Like, Dad, can I have a new spell for Christmas?
Yes,
You have
seriously.
spells at home.
Just imagine
Spell
if that's how
home.
wizard spell works. You fucking pay the money and then you roll a die to see which fucking spell you get.
That'd be pretty good for like a wizard college or something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that sounds like a 1E wizard college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Thicc, you are pinging the creature?
Yes, I'd like to speak a little bit. I mean, yes, let's just make introductions. Hello.
Oh, and
Yes.
before this happens, I would like to cast. Hold on. Let me just make sure it's not concentration. Otherwise, Thicc is gonna get gooed. Okay, it's not concentration. I want to cast See Invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then while Thicc is pinging the creature, I want to look around and see if there's any fishy business going on. Any unseen presences.
Okay. When you ping the creature, it immediately swirls around in its place, looking. Hello, unseen traveler.
Oh,
Hello, you. Now, what do you want today, Mr. Passerby? I know your kind desires many a things. Perhaps we could be of benefit to each other.
So, before it responds, Johnny, tell me, what? No, not yet. It says, yes, great things are afoot. Who are you? Where are you? You speak to me, yet hide yourself.
I am a seeker, seeking what those around me desire. For once you understand the motivations of those around you, you can begin to manipulate the field.
Are you with the so-called dragon?
I work with dragons, I.
Why have you all come here?
We come to gander at the corpse, perhaps not too dissimilar from yourself. If I asked you the similar question, would your answer be of the same ilk?
I do not come here to watch. I come here to learn.
Observe, learn. You are simply taking a more active role. Perhaps we could learn from you. What have you learned?
That is too broad a question.
Fine. What have you learned in the past year, then? No, what have you learned from observing this cadaver?
This cadaver is not a god.
Not a god.
Now you,
Boop, boop.
show yourself. With whom do I speak?
I've told you, I am a seeker. If names matter to you, you may call me Seek. Though my form will remain hidden, I'm sorry, until I assess your danger. And telepathically, back to my friends, I'm sure he's probably trying to continue speaking with me, but I'll give him a kind of a brief update on what I know. That exactly is he's been observing this for a few days. He does not believe this is a god. That's what he has learned, or so he says. Yeah, I guess that's it so far.
Is he being equally evasive? Because he was pretty evasive with me.
His actions are definitely mysterious.
Hmm.
If I can't ascertain his motivations, there must be some other question I can ask him that could help us figure out the situation at hand. Though I am not too clever right now to figure such a thing. Waylon, do the thing!
Here comes someone look away when's bubbles so we could float back to the top.
I need access to my incense and my ivory for this ritual.
He's gonna light incense in the bubble and fucking smoke himself out.
No, I need to go back. The
Oh,
bubble
wait,
only lasts a minute.
I want to hit up Seek and I want to be like, look, like mind talk to Seek, work brain good. Do you want to go down further and see the city?
The city. Down below the depths.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it sounds very tempting, yes.
Because Aura of Purity is only going to last like not even halfway down to it.
Nor
So
will
it'd
the
be a
bubble.
risk to you. Nor will the bubble. Bubble will last even less.
Actually,
Well,
the
I
bubble only
suppose we
lasts
could
1
take-
minute, so you.
Yep.
So
Ah.
we're at the end of the conversation here. If you want,
Someone
pretty
should
scary.
probably let go
Try.
of that bubble. Let it float
No,
back to
I'm
the
gonna
top.
keep Waylon down here. Enjoy. No, I'll release my thick, meaty thighs around the bubble.
Equally.
Go on, float up, my child.
I can just dimension door. I don't have to go through all of this.
Yeah, but if I let you go, you'll just like fucking pop through the ocean. Maybe you'll land on the ship. Who
Yeah,
knows?
just
That'll be fun.
Yeah, come on, Waylon. You can't take that kind of pressure differential that quickly.
Not that deep.
Not that.
yeah. So Waylon, it is just incredibly difficult to stay on your feet at the top. The sphere has absolutely no traction at all on the water surface.
Terrible.
I'm gonna fly down with my my wing boots and cast water walking on Waylon. Wait, no, I don't need to cast water walking on him. I'll just cast levitate on him.
I'm just gonna dimension door from the bubble back to the back to the ship.
Oh, okay, you're good.
All right, are you
Yeah.
guys returning to the ship now?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps so, yes.
All right. You guys, one way or another, get back onto the ship.
Get a good look.
Hopefully enough with a spell. I'll use 300 dollaroos to cast Legend Lore on the or I should say, cast it using the description of the creature that we saw. Open the Codex Crystallis, pages started flipping rapidly as the lore writes itself within the book over the course of 10 minutes. Waylon connected to the weave, the mediator, the connection to the magic that is manifesting on the pages. And after 10 minutes, hopefully there's something in the book. Otherwise, person is a more restricted term.
All right. For this, give me your Arcana check.
Sure. I
Just
can
because
do
this
such a
is
thing.
technically outside the bounds of the spell.
Big
Alright.
roll.
Hoping. Let's see.
Where-
I do have an inspiration in case this goes poorly. I'll take it.
Oh,
Hey.
I'll take it.
All right. This thing, they are the Aboleth. Before the coming of the gods, Aboleth lurked in the primordial oceans and underground lakes. They reached out with their powerful minds and seized control of the burgeoning life forms of the mortal realms, making those creatures their mind slaves. This dominance made them as gods. Then, the true gods appeared, smashing their empire and freeing their slaves. But the Aboleths, have never forgotten.
Wow.
They dwell in watery environments. They have eternal memories. They're enemies of the gods. And
I don't.
very powerful psychically.
I'll explain all of this to my allies. eternal memory could be of use, perhaps.
And yet, it seemed to genuinely struggle to remember who Yogg-Sothoth was. And whether or not it was a god that it cared about. So that's interesting. The rest makes perfect sense.
Aberrant life.
Okay. So maybe it does want this thing. I'm just speculating here. I'm spitballing. Maybe it
God
wants
killer?
this god killer thing, yeah, to kill gods and take revenge. Random, but okay. I feel like we might just want to take that from it.
Well, then why ain't it trying to stop the fish people from eating it?
It seems weirdly passive. Maybe it's just a scout for more aboleth. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't quite know what to do with the body itself. I'm still not entirely sure what to do here.
Yeah.
Do we... Yeah, I don't know. Is that all Legend Lore gave you?
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, it
Pretty
says
legendy.
it said that it enslaved people.
So it's not, like, good.
Yeah.
Like, if we killed it, we probably wouldn't go to hell about it.
I don't mind getting rid of it, but do we need to?
Do we need to? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it solves anything. And we'd have to fight off fish people that we would otherwise want to cure in an underwater melee like this.
What if the contaminated water? Wait, then is there anything written on that?
Yeah, did Legend Lore give me anything about the habitat that these things usually maintain?
You know they dwell in watery environments, including the ocean abysses, deep lakes, and the plane of water. They do seem to love the ruins of underground cities, or rather,
Scans.
underwater cities.
I'll explain as much.
Well, we know we want to develop a cure for this thing, disease, aboleth and body notwithstanding. And that's that's the real problem here. Even like maybe that's our priority. Maybe we go back to Forshire Harbor and see if this body is contaminated and we need to get rid of it, or what?
Could be the source, yes. There are too many unanswered questions.
Yeah. Too many gaps.
If we are tasked with eliminating the source of the contaminated water, we really need to identify said source of contaminated water, which
Right.
we
Which
are.
I
yeah.
would guess is here. I would guess has something to do with the body, but I don't know.
Very possible options: body. Option 2, aboleth. Option 3, perhaps the city.
Perhaps
Option 4,
this mist.
perhaps this mist. Yes. Perhaps the fish people. Well, then again, what would be the source? Well, most likely one of those, I'd wager. But how do we start eliminating these
Well,
sort of choices?
we have a sample of the flesh. What if I got a sample of the mist or the air around here near the source, or what we imagine is the source? And what if we got a sample of the aboleth?
I was just thinking about that last point. That could be useful.
It doesn't seem able to locate spatially as well as it can locate mentally. Can Beck swim?
Decently well.
Can we make Beck invisible?
Sure can.
Maybe Beck is a little drone that we send in and scrape some tissue off of an aboleth and stuff into a little jar and come back.
Not a bad idea.
That
Only
could
issue
work.
Would be getting him back.
Hmm?
Only issue would be getting back.
The sample, yes.
We could fish him up, attach him to a little lead line. But I guess then you could see the line even though he was invisible.
Yeah. I don't think that aboleth would take too kindly to being.
Well,
I'm almost ready to just go down there myself.
Yeah, I did volunteer to go poke it. I could still do that. I just, it found me. It definitely found me.
Mm-hmm.
But like by feeling around for your mind, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah, I got my ring for that.
Oh. Well, how do you feel about going down there mostly alone? Or do we want to all come back and...
I mean,
I don't know.
I think it's worth the risk.
I'll go down there with him.
I
But
could always give Tomwell the idol in case of an emergency dimension door is needed. But, yeah.
Okay. I like
I'll
this
just-
plan.
yeah, I'll just have to heal you up as soon as we get you back on the ship.
Or here, you just take this. I'll give you my periaptive health. It doesn't require attunement.
Yay.
Nice.
And I don't have a swim speed, but do we have anything heavy in the ship, like a cannonball or something I can use to weigh myself down?
I mean, I just
There's stuff in the ship.
All right, I
Sink.
will. So I put on my ring of mind shielding, and I'm going to grab, I don't know, an iron ingot, cannonball, something heavy, big mass of metal. And I will cast invisibility on myself and float on down.
I'm imagining so many submarine sounds.
I'll be waiting at the surface with my bird. My big bird.
Everything going well, Oliver?
Alright, you pop down once again.
Alright, so I'm invisible with my ring of mind shielding, with water breathing, and I'm just going to float down and scan for the big fish that everyone's been talking about.
Alright, it is swimming in large circles around the perimeter, far underneath.
Ooh. It's getting agitated.
It's trying to find us.
Yeah.
Oof. Alright. Once I get about level with it, I'm going to let go of the heavy metal object.
Alright.
Uh.
Cannonball appears out of nowhere, sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Sometimes it just be like that. And does it react at all?
Let's see. It's continuing swimming.
Okay. I want to try to swim closer to it.
Alright, make a swim check.
Athletics. My athletics is not good.
You are very small.
Hey, but that's not a bad roll.
Alright, you're getting pretty close.
And my hands are outstretched with like a little, kind of like a butter knife in a vial. Just to get a little scrape.
You're gonna have to make an attack roll for that.
Fuck. Wait, do I have inspiration? I do have an inspiration.
Huh?
I want my apple with goo.
Oh.
Better. There was a
It's
lot of
10
room
better.
to go up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it's just hard to do worse.
Alright, give me damage.
What's a gentle? I'm not trying to like cut a piece off. I'm trying to like scrape the surface of its skin. Do you still want me to like roll damage?
Like scraping the surface of like a shark with a butter knife isn't gonna get any of the shark skin off for a sample that you need.
Tell me
No,
how's
I'm
butter knife?
imagining it
Oh,
has like slime on its body or something.
Yeah, there is. So you just want the slime then that's on it.
Yeah, I just want whatever it's got on it.
Alright. With that, you swipe and reveal yourself. You got the slime.
Sick.
And you're revealed.
Only a little revealed.
Yeah, only a
What's that,
little.
Aboleth?
And you give me initiative.
Oh.
And
Oh,
let's
my.
flash of genius that. Let's be 26.
All right. You go first on initiative.
I'm going to wave goodbye and cast Water Walk on myself. I'm going I'm going to pull a little ripcord at my belt, and like a little inner tube is gonna and I'm gonna ascend 60 feet towards the surface.
Okay.
Whee!
All right. It is going to swim after you.
Can I get into initiative since I'm just waiting for Tomwell to pop up?
First thing, Tomwell, give me a wisdom save.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Gentlemen's 4.
Oh.
Hmm.
It is a classic gentleman's 4.
Hmm. All right. You are bounding towards the surface. And all right. From the view from the surface, what would this look like? Almost pretty small still. Hmm. All right, you guys see a autumnal-shaped speck in the water going up, 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 up. And then it stops as Tomwell chooses to dispel his water walk
What?
and go
Mm.
down again.
Concentration. I can't dispel it.
Oh, it is?
It's not concentration. It is non-optional. I'm ascending to the surface at 60 feet per round, and once I reach the surface, I can't go back down, as per your ruling earlier this week.
Do you have dispel magic? Or is that a
Nope.
Waylon only thing?
I don't have it prepared today,
Okay,
because Waylon usually packs it.
in that case. Alright, you see Tomwell go up, land on top of the water. He takes a look around. And Tomwell motions for you guys to pick him up.
Alright.
Probably nothing to worry about.
Let's
Nothing to
swoop
worry about.
on it. Hey, friend Tom.
Howdy,
Oh,
I got the gear.
all right.
Excellent.
I take it was easy, and you totally hoodwinked it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it got a little mad at me, but you know, no harm,
Okay.
no foul.
Well, noted, if we come back, it probably won't like us.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty pissed.
All right. To the harbor with our samples.
Aye, aye.
You guys travel to the harbor. Let's see. So you had tasked your B team with doing stuff at the harbor. No need to look for them right now. You trust
Whatever
that
happened with them definitely happened, and we have reconciled that in the appropriate manner.
Yep, definitely. All right, you guys are back at the harbor. B team is doing B team stuff. And you guys managed to find Marlon Popo at the time and place that you discussed you would meet him.
Very good. My boy.
Ah, Captain. So, looks like a lot of sailors are out of work right now because problems with the docks. So we got a few good candidates here.
Great.
Yeah, I got them all come in later tonight or tomorrow evening, whichever is more convenient for our plot right now. And
Great.
you
What was
can
that?
interview them.
Wonderful. I'm glad that you're narratively conscious. I appreciate that in a good quartermaster.
Competence is my major quality.
It is. And God help this ship if we were to lose you, Mr. Popo.
Indeed, you guys would probably starve.
Probably. And our entire crew wouldn't get paid and would mutiny. And that's important to have not happen.
Yep, that is one ship that you do not want to lose.
I don't want to lose it. All right. Let's very briefly, while we have time before the interviews, get these samples to where they need to be. / whatever. Go back to the ship. I don't know. Whatever we need to do.
Tomo, give me a sleight of hand check. All right.
Someone's passive perception surely beats a 15.
Surely.
Sure.
Mine does?
But what are you doing?
I don't know. I ain't telling you.
Oh, come on. I thought
Nah, I
we were
ain't
buds.
telling you.
I thought we were buds. My
Nah.
passive perception beats that, by the way.
Well, we'll see when we get to it.
All right.
So, what are you guys doing again?
We're bringing the samples to the doctors.
Are they essentially the de facto leadership of this city? Who runs this town anyway?
Definitely not the doctors.
No.
I'd like a word with them. Perhaps we can stage a little coup.
Ooh. Ooh. Now
Citizens
that's
of,
exciting.
We're just trying
citizens-
everything.
Citizens of Forshare deserve something better.
Well, that's true, and I would normally be in favor of a coup. I'd like to get the population healthy and on board first.
Aye, let us build our reputation amongst the populace.
Indeed.
Alright then, to the doctors.
Alright, you return to the Forshire Clinic. The receptionist sees you guys again. Back already.
Is this guy the Uber receptionist? Wasn't he the Beholder's receptionist too? Is that his twin? Anyway.
That's not the receptionist, don't worry about him.
Okay.
Don't worry about him.
Okay, great. Hello. We need to speak to the doctor.
Panzer Dragoon, they've been waiting for you to arrive.
Good. Wonderful.
We've been getting worried.
Yeah, we got held up by our smooth brains. We figured it out, though.
Well, let's one moment. You guys wait in there for good like 10 minutes. Then you're brought to the doctor's office, Dr. Foster, Senior. So, what have you found?
Samples. We found something called an aboleth and a giant body. As confirmed by confirming recent body sightings.
So,
Definitely not the Colossus. Definitely a giant body. And
so a physical body. Is it necrosing? Is it decaying?
it's being eaten?
It seems so. Yes.
Yes.
It's currently being devoured by the fish folk.
Here's a sample of its tissue.
Hmm.
You could probably tell if that's necrosing more than I could.
He puts it up to the lights. No, I don't believe it is. But this
Gasp.
needs some testing.
Please. That's why we brought it back.
And while you're testing things, we got some goo.
We got some aboleth goo.
Fresh from the source.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, with your passive perception 20, you notice that the vial that Tomwell gives the doctor is not the same one as the one he was holding when he came onto
Hey,
the ship.
Tom,
Hello.
what happened to the vial with the goo?
It's right there. Doc has it.
No, that's a different vial.
I have a perfect memory, and that is not the same vial.
Oh, it's the same one.
I have thick thighs, and that is not the same vial.
I don't know how that's relevant right now, see.
Thick thighs
Maybe-
save lives, Tomwell.
Maybe you
Waylon.
could check your bag, Tom, and just double check.
Quick double check.
Yeah, let's check all the vials and get the right one. Make sure we're getting the right one.
Yeah, where's
Don't want to cross our samples.
Oh,
I mean-
there it is.
Do we get it?
Yes. As Tomwell takes it out of his bag, his finger slips.
Mage
Wow.
hand?
Vial falls.
Mage hand?
Give me reaction. Is mage hand reaction speed?
I can
Reaction
I can
speed?
quicken cast it.
Ooh.
You may do
I
Nice.
can
Bonus
quicken
action.
cast
Nice,
mage
nice.
hand. I don't
Let's go.
know if you want to rule that as reaction speed, but it's faster than a standard action.
I think
Uh,
that's cool enough that it should.
Yeah. You know, give me a dexterity check, and
Okay.
you can do that.
Dexterity.
Anything? Do I have anything reaction?
Okay. Could I make it an Arcana? I'll give you the dexterity. Oh no, it's a one. Ah, you're kidding. There's no saving that. We're gonna have to scrape it off the floor.
The glass vial shatters as your mage hand is just being formed.
What
Yeah.
the hell? What the hell, Tomwell?
Uh,
I I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, now we gotta go get more.
Tom, this isn't like you. You got nimble fingers. Come on.
How clean is the floor?
Quite clean.
Is this still a usable sample, Doc?
That's
It's impure, but let's see what I can do with this.
Butterfingers.
And he takes a look down.
Gotta wash your hands after a second breakfast, Tomwell.
Well,
See, I told you. You
Come
put too
back.
much butter on those biscuits.
come back
It was
I
the
thought
tomorrow.
third breakfast.
Your
Not a-
buttered biscuits are it's insane, Tomwell. You gotta get it under control.
Yes, come back tomorrow. And
All right.
We will have our findings then.
Great. You want to be
Yes.
included?
Don't mind the cat.
She wants to be included.
All right. So, you guys leave the clinic, awaiting the doctor's testing, and you have time for some interviews.
Great.
logistics.
So, there are 3 categories here. You have doctor, steward, and navigator. So, which ones would you like to talk to first?
Well, our first request was doctor, and I think we can survive without the other 2, so let's do doctor first.
All right. Give me a 1d3. Which ones do we talk to first? There are 3 candidates here. 3 for each.
It's a 1. Just getting my 1s out of the way.
All right, number 1.
Shake them out.
So you let's set the scene here. You guys are at a tavern, I suppose. Where are you guys talking to people at?
Well, if I didn't want to pull the ship around, then a tavern sounds good. Or another appropriate public meeting place.
All right. You guys have your drinks, some papers for notes, on your assessments, and
Ultimate boards.
a human man looks to be in his late 50s, but not necessarily easy to tell, with salt and pepper, full salt and pepper beard. He's got a monocle, top hat, and various steampunk accoutrements. He introduces himself. Greetings, I am Dr. Galen Demosthenes, at your service.
All right. Please have a seat.
Oh no.
Is this a group interview? Like, are we all here?
Whoever wants to be here.
Probably. Yeah.
Yep.
If you want to be.
I mean,
Take a seat
I
on the
think that'd be more
council.
So
We
you
each ask one question.
guys are all there? Yes. I am an empiricist, anatomist, surgeon, practitioner.
All right.
with over.
Great.
Oh, we're looking at 40 years of experience now.
Please describe your credentials and some of your experience.
Well, I have been in this practicing medicine man for, yes, now to think of it, 4 decades. And my specialty is behavioral correction through surgery. But first, I can't help but notice, can it be the AV1?
The AV1. What is he referring to?
He says, looking at Thane.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Circle back. Behavioral therapy through surgery?
Yes, there are so many things you can change about yourself and other people through this wonderful and burgeoning field.
Fascinating. And how are you familiar with the AV1, sir?
Oh. Oh, you don't have to be coy.
Hmm.
You know, he says now, talking to Thane. We've thought you've been dead this whole time. For 25 years.
Hmm.
And you're back. This is wonderful.
No.
No. Hold on.
Oh,
Let me
this is good.
hold up my hand.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna play along with this.
Yes.
We're still mind linked. We're playing along with this.
Yes, do it. I have no idea what she was like, though.
It has been some time, hasn't it? Far too long. Forgive me, I just don't wish to shock the world with news of my revival, so I would appreciate if this was kept quiet for now.
He speaks back in Elvish. My Lady Varia, forgive my impertinence, but where have you been all these years? The great work has suffered in your absence.
I'll respond in Elvish. It took 25 years for this body to be activated. But the work will continue, rest assured.
Mm-hmm.
We have been lost without your guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Stalled.
But no longer, sir. Now tell me, how have you, speaking in like grand Elvish, how have you, now we may speak plainly, how have you contributed to the great work? And I'm like, oh god, I really should have disguised myself as an elf. What is going on?
Why? As I always have, I have created so many subjects for us, for the great work, but without you here, it's been worthless. This is all stalled. What is this all about with needing a doctor for a ship? What is the real scheme here?
That will be revealed in due time. But understand that I do not trust the allegiance of my niece any longer.
Your niece, who is that?
He doesn't know Dagwin?
Oh. I was thinking of another character.
Yeah. The public one. The only known public one.
The one that's still alive?
Sorry, retcon. The Empress? She has betrayed you? She has not revived you in all these years.
My lady, why are you giving this unbespoke human commoner all of this juicy information when he has yet to prove himself? How can we trust you, good sir? What work have you done that we may verify your credentials?
Well, of course. Here's my card. He says, handing you...
Oh, I take this card.
Now that you have ascended fully, I hope that we can... What is the experience now that you have come into a more perfect body?
Now. All questions in time, Doctor. For right now, just trust in my plan.
Of course, my Lady Varia.
I believe we've heard enough. My lady, shall I see him out?
Yes, shall I get my things?
A moment, Doctor. We must confer.
Alright, you guys go out of earshot to your private booth.
/ telepathic link.
Or telepathic link.
What the fuck?
Why is
Do you
there...
see this fucking card, dude?
What the fuck?
Tom,
Oh my
he's gonna
God.
neuter you.
We should kill him, right? This guy's a for real, like, fashy. We should, like...
This guy's a
sit on him.
psychopath.
We
This
should
guy's
put
a
some poison on
psychopath.
him.
We need to kill this guy.
Okay,
We
but
need to kill him.
Wait. We have no idea who knows that he's here.
Do you think there's like a whole, like... I mean, there's gotta be more than one guy.
There has to be.
Wait, isn't there, like, a society that handles this? Isn't there...
Here's what I want to do. We got to get him onto the ship,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then after all this is settled, we make do back towards Toiva,
Uh-huh.
and I take him to Sloan, and he does whatever he decides he wants to do.
Pick his brain, get all the... war crimes.
He'll be better at it than I am.
All right. In the meantime, we have to hire another doctor.
Yeah, because
We'll hire 2 doctors.
look, if he's here, immediately recognizes me, chances are,
That's bad.
yeah, someone told him what was up with this. Someone
No,
saw
but-
something somewhere, and he showed up.
Hmm.
It's quite impressive for a blind doctor, though.
Is he blind?
No,
I
he's
think
not
he's just
blind.
visually impaired.
No, he just has
Oh,
one
he's-
monocle.
He has a monocle.
Oh, he's wearing that outfit and he's
Bah-bah.
he's not blind with that
Damn, Waylon.
Zing! Oh, yeah.
Not even True Sight could have shown me the pun on that one. Punchline on that
Oh,
one.
Waylon, that was so Sick. All right, we're gonna destroy
that's-
this man.
That is
this
inspiring.
rate.
You're inspired, Waylon.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
One inspiration.
Oh my god. Please. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna go with someone else, but
What is the immediate
Right,
next?
but I think we invite him on the ship. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got to keep him
Okay.
close.
Okay.
there's no
okay.
doubt.
Okay. In that case, let me handle this really quick. I'm gonna like walk back. I'm like, wait, are we like cordoned off from him? Like he can't see us?
Yeah, he can't see you.
Maybe I don't want to like milk it too much.
Wait, should I do it? Or should you?
I mean, I feel like in this situation, he assumes I'm your slave, and I should just like hand notice.
That's fair.
Hmm.
That's
Right?
fair.
So I'll step out and just be like, I'll like just like lean in, like this is very secret. We're being very secretive. The lady would like to welcome you aboard the airship Prism. Please keep the true nature of this expedition to yourself. Some members of the crew are not fully informed, and we wish to keep it that way.
He gives a disgusted glance towards Tom Whale and his tail and says,
Oh.
Of course,
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
right. I'll be like,
got
you'll
really
be.
breathy there for some reason.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
A little bit
yes.
of drool.
We will discuss your compensation shortly. That is, assuming you accept the position.
Oh, of course.
Great. And then I'll just
Yes.
like gesture for him to leave, like bow as he exits. Like, God, I have no idea what is expected here. I really hope I'm selling it.
Yeah, just give me a what is it, deception check?
Sure.
You're good at those.
Oh, I got another one.
Wait,
I'm
Wait.
definitely not a slave.
hold
I
on.
mean,
Hold on.
what? What do we got? What?
Fuck! I can't give you my inspiration. I don't have one.
No, it's fine. I mean, at worst, he knows I'm not a slave.
Yes, he nods his head suspiciously,
All right.
and then leaves.
I think I fucked up at the end there. Mr. Popo, that one? That's
Yes.
a eugenicist. That's the bat. We're gonna take him to some boys. We're gonna do a little Toiva justice, if you catch my drift.
Mr. Popo,
Mr. Popo, please be
How-
careful about the next doctor you show me.
how did that one get through your patented screening process, pray tell?
Well, he was perfectly genteel with me. Wait, what is this?
Look at his card, Mr. Popo!
He didn't show him the card. He's a bigot, but he knows enough.
Why, this isn't the card he gave me.
Yeah, I bet. Jesus. All right.
Hmm.
All right, bring in the next candidate. I might murder that man before we get to Toiva.
All right, give me a 1d3. No, 1d2. Only 2 left.
All right.
Flip it a coin.
Flip of a coin. It's a 2.
All right. In walks in like a battle nun. Skull, death, face paint, big sword at her side, and holy symbols hanging off of her bracelets and neck, flaming hair, just the most brilliant shades of orange. She comes in. She introduces herself.
Whoa!
Hey, I'm Hamne Vyaslama.
What up? Thank
It
you
is-
for showing. Thank you for taking the time, Ms. Hamne.
Yes, I hear you need a healer.
We sure do. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your healing experience. Please take a seat.
Don't mind if I do. And she like leans up on the side very casually. So the overwhelming vibe you get from her as she describes her experience is like youth pastor of the Raven Queen.
Ah,
It's like, you
Very
know,
casual sit. Uh-huh.
you know who wasn't sus and is still among us? The Raven Queen.
Oh, I love her. Okay. Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she tells you about, her service to the Raven Queen and
Raven.
bringing death to people when it's their time and stopping it when it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have any strong opinions on those who defy death by using the Unfates?
A valid
Uh,
question. Thank you, Steve.
Is Unfate undeath? Or I'm not familiar with this Unfate thing.
I see. We need a demonstration. Thane, sword, please.
Which one?
Just don't make it complicated, please.
I will hand you Waith.
All right. Got me.
Got you.
You know I will not die.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I got a special sword for this one. Wait, Tom, you installed the other one, right?
Yeah, we installed the sword. Didn't we?
Tyler's muted. I don't know.
He's good.
So I forgot what I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, I did, but are you really gonna in front of? We're in public.
Not
We
not
are in
really.
public.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
kind of like a rehearsal?
All right.
No, on site.
Okay, here we go.
So you
I'll just cast major. I'll just cast major image and make all the blood look like flowers. Just erupts with flowers.
Yeah, we can also make a wall around us, or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that actually more.
Just
Yeah,
the
we
flowers.
don't have to make it
Oh.
gory. Yeah. Everything's fine.
And I basically, I start bleeding out my guts, my entrails, and then as soon as I reach 0 HP, I'm just like, it all comes back into me and magically stitches, and I'm like, well,
Like that.
is that offensive to you,
well,
Miss Hamna?
so long as it's not undeath, that's fine.
All right, then, well, she has an okay from myself.
All right, we have one
Thank you,
more
Thane.
candidate.
Put
Uh,
that thing.
we'll get back to you with our decision shortly.
That's a pretty cool party trick.
All right. Now, the third candidate that comes in. Now, she is pretty, but also hard to look at. She has
Uh-huh.
She has long, a light brown hair that flares out as if wings. She has beautiful eyes and eyes and eyes and eye.
Mm.
Oh no.
Mhm. Not really sure which eye to make contact with, but okay.
Yeah, so this Azamar woman walks in and she says, "This the place?" Yeah, I guess so.
Welcome.
Hey.
True angel ASMRs is a pretty cool idea.
Are you here for the position of healer/medic?
That I am.
Wonderful. Take a seat.
She sits
Please.
down.
Tell me about yourself.
So she tells.
I love this character. I love this artist.
Ah.
I didn't see till now. Yeah, that's one
Huh?
of my favorite designs from her.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, I have no idea who the original character is, but yes, great
Oh.
artist.
I will get the picture.
Thank you, artist.
And so she says, so she describes sort of her life experience. She's been out to sea quite a bit. You take it that she is in fact a pirate. Reading between the lines. And just kind of also happens to be a healer. So this is a woman born with a divine soul who chooses violence.
Gets up every day and chooses violence. Both of these
Chooses
ladies.
violence.
Both of
Nice.
these ladies choose violence.
I can relate.
It is a necessary path at times.
Yeah. So we have the eugenicist, the
Who we're inviting on board and then promptly murdering / war crimesing against. It's legal in Ragnoth, actually.
and then the divine soul
pastor.
Azamar and
Pirate.
youth pastor of the Raven Queen.
I love the youth pastor concept. But I feel like the pirate might be more appropriate and actually more skilled in the vein that we need.
Personally, I prefer Miss Hunt.
Tom, you want to weigh in? You're the medic request here.
Muted, by the way.
Oh, this time I knew.
Ah, okay.
Thank you. I mean, we haven't really seen either of them work, but
Can we retcon and say we also organize technical interviews and are doing that as well?
All right.
Except for the eugenicist, I don't want a technical interview. Skip over it.
no, his
Yeah,
interview
I
was so
guess,
good. We don't need a technical.
So good, we
from
don't
him.
need the technical. Thank you.
Yeah, well, fucking Thane's just gonna hold up the sword and be like, and now we come to the practical test of the interview. Waylon!
No, it's fine, Thane. You can beat me up.
All right.
I can technically make a simulacrum that you
Oh,
can
that's
just beat the
probably
shit
better.
out of. Yeah.
That works.
That's a cool use of simulacrum.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, short answer, are they both competent healers? Can they actually heal?
Yes, they both have actual healing magic.
Okay. All right, Tom. They're healers, but
They're not doctors.
not doctors. Well,
Well, on the doctor side, Azra is suspiciously competent at the more surgical aspects.
Ezra,
great.
who, pray tell, did you study under for your surgical skills?
That would be Captain Silverbeard.
Captain,
Field practice.
do we
Alright.
know a Captain Silverbeard?
Like writing on the clipboard.
Insight, is that
And Silverbeard.
is
Pirate.
that fake?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, give me an insight. Or
Boop.
history. Alright.
I'll give you a
I
history.
believe it. Yeah, Captain
Sure.
Silverbeard
Sounds
doesn't sound fake
practical.
or made up at all.
Sounds like a practical thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Does Waylon know?
Waylon, yes, that is a notorious pirate captain.
Mm.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I like her.
The infamous Silverbeard.
I'm
Yeah.
sold.
That one. Actually, I'm on kind of a bit of a rush here.
Mm.
Oh
So-
wow, look at you.
You need to skip town.
Is there
Yes.
a
Quite merciless, that Silverbeard, I hear.
I heard people who left his crew, and this is complete bullshit. I hear they leave in body bags.
Bags? No, you just drop them off.
It's
Off flank, I am sure.
Is
I like her.
Silverbeard a notorious keel hauler?
Yeah, well. Gotta do what you gotta do.
I see.
Anyways,
How do
it
you feel
sounds-
about eugenics, Azra?
for
Yeah, are you
or against.
For against?
Oh my.
I'm gonna guess
Uh,
against.
What does eugenics mean?
Cool.
I think
Like,
we're all
okay,
right. Yeah.
are you comfortable working on a crew with a variety of backgrounds?
So, one by one, her 7
Origins.
eyes blink. Like, do.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't give a shit. You're all weird to me.
Great, I love you.
Oh,
You fit right in culturally.
Follow-up
here.
question. Are we gonna have to worry about Captain Silverbeard coming after us?
Oh, I'm not worried about Captain Silverbeard.
What?
He
his
can
ship
take
doesn't
my
fly?
medic. Yeah, he can take my medic back over my dead airship engine. Welcome
yeah.
aboard, Azra. I'm ready to interview more people if
Alright.
we got
Yep.
them.
Okay, so, steward or navigator?
Steward. We
Alright.
kind of have navigation handled.
Dang. Alright. So,
Unless we really want like the coolest candidate, you could just give us the coolest navigation candidate.
alright, well, if we want to fast travel on the navigation part, here are your candidates.
It's just that 9
Yeah,
candidates.
let's do
is a
it. Let's
lot.
vote by looks alone.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's go blind.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god!
It's Screech and Ebert!
That's our guy. That's our fucking guy.
Oh my god. I did not
you
think it would
fucking
be like
killed me.
this.
Oh
Holy shit.
How are we supposed to pick?
Screeching Ebert.
He's the
My
navigator,
God.
right? I think Screeching Ebert would make a great navigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as the Musketeer looks cool, I think it's gotta be the Seagull, right?
Yeah.
Can we please put him in the crow's nest?
Absolutely.
He's the navigator. He's got to be up there.
Yeah, he'll
Sure.
definitely be.
All right.
Well done.
Welcome
us.
aboard, Ebert.
And
You're hired.
gives a blood curdling screech. The windows of this tavern shake.
Oh gosh.
We're going to need a permanency silence on the crow's nest. Understood.
Wait, we got one for this.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, mighty majestic.
Glorious.
More of a red hawk, to be honest. But all right.
Waylon, that's rude. You don't know who his mother is.
Your mother's a hawk.
All right, Screeching Ebert it is.
Okay.
Welcome to the crew.
And now for the steward.
Now for
Yeah.
the steward. Same thing, just reveal all at once. Or
We could talk to these ones. I mean, I gotta trust my steward like I trust my Marlin Popo.
Should we do look at all
We could
three,
do it
and then
fast.
if
Yeah.
we have any concern, like if any of them are tied, then we can interview them.
Sure.
All
That
right.
sounds good.
Slap it down.
Because one might just be infinitely better than all the others.
Mm-hmm.
We might get another Screeching Ebert situation.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right.
look at,
Oh, cool.
All right.
Oh. Why is that
I
name
have
familiar?
my pick.
I'm leaning towards Abercrombie over here.
That was also who I was leaning towards. Just looks alone.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel Regadon does look pretty fancy though.
Miguel looks
But
pretty
Sparks
fancy.
has ice cream.
Sparks has ice cream.
They
Oh,
won't
that's
have
not.
it
Is
all
that
the
a-
Can't bring
time,
ice.
though.
Is that a character quality? Like.
Alright. I think we're gonna have to deep dive on this one.
Yeah, I want to know their backstories.
Yeah.
Marsha looks like a Dark Souls.
Marsha. Wherever have you been? Tell us the life story.
This is our resident MILF, Thicc. My name is Captain Shanalot. My first mate, Thane. Welcome.
See, feeling like her position's being threatened.
I see you have thick thighs.
She really does, though. You know, can I make a perception check to see how hard Waylon is checking out Marsha?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, give me perception.
Alright. I need to know how serious to take this. Alright.
With an average roll, how much does Waylon appear to be checking her out?
It is certainly a non-zero situation.
Looking respectfully.
Uh,
All right. Please, everyone, backstories.
Says,
Marsha, if
"Well,
you
nice
would.
to meet you. I'm Marsha Abercrombie. Now, first things first, is Resident MILF kind of a title y'all have, or what's all that about?
you
It's
Is
kind
that a
of like
joke?
in-
It's fine.
that does
Kind of like employee of the month.
Thicc has many roles aboard the ship. we have fun here. We joke. We laugh. Seek.
Yes, it's all in
Seek's a
jest.
card.
It's all in good fun. This fate doesn't even matter, really.
Real cut up that one.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right. Well, and she gives you kind of her story living. So she is a Forshire Harbor native. She is from a relatively well-to-do merchant family. That's where she learned her her craft.
What a coincidence. Me too. I don't merchant though.
Oh yeah, import, export, that's all we do in this city. My mom and pop taught me all their tricks. But
Mhm.
I think it's about time I took my business elsewhere.
I understand. Well, thanks for dropping in.
Okay.
I'm going to bop both Seek and Waylon on the head.
What?
Don't scare away the next one.
Scare.
Seek, no
Yeah.
more resident MILF. You've lost your status.
I will earn my title back, and I will redeem myself.
Isn't Resident
But I
Evil, that video
understand.
game just came out?
You know what? Tomwell, congratulations. You are the new resident MILF of the month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Month
honored.
of the month.
All right, send in the next dancing lobster.
All right. Henrietta comes in, almost skipping.
Deep childhood cut.
So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Captain Shanna. My crew, I'll introduce one at a time. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
So this is a fairly bubbly girl from a lower nobility. She talks very fast and quite a lot. She is looking to. You're getting the sense that she's in kind of a rebellion against her parents and looking to go out and have a wild adventure. And she loves sweets.
Mm-hmm. Does she have any like upper crust like chops in the same way that say I do? I want to like her.
All right. Give me insight. That's the one.
Insight. 16.
So you think that your parents probably couldn't afford as good of tutors as yours. But it's there. She can probably do the job.
Well, I had the best tutor in all of Code and Cal, so it's fair.
Humble brag.
Humble brag. It's my mom. She scares people. All right, cool. It's only fair that we interview all the candidates, though.
So, Miguel comes in. He plops down, fixes his mustache back into place. An ale, please, he says to the bartender. So, how can I help you?
We're looking for a steward. Would you fit such a bill? Sir
Regadon.
Regadon. Captain Shanalot, my first mate,
etc., etc.
etc., etc.
Please tell us your experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So they tell you about how they were a steward on another ship until recently.
Practical experience.
Yes,
Are you
practical
writing that
experience.
Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that unfortunately encountered a kraken
Of
on
course,
the
of
last
course.
voyage.
As
Unfortunate.
the boy we
Yeah.
call him, the
Mhm.
Kraken. Mhm.
Yes. So managed to make it out alive on that one, and is now looking for a new captain to serve under. And boy, this one looks like a flying ship will probably not encounter any more krakens.
No. How do you feel about flying
Kraken.
krakens?
Hmm.
Hypothetically.
We have in fact encountered many tentacled
Creatures.
sky
Sky creatures.
monsters. Yes.
Unfortunately,
And-
we do have to disclose that risk to you.
One Terra Goose as
Yes.
well.
Though you will not be expected to partake in the fighting. We do divide fighting responsibilities to gunners and officers only.
So, well, that was one perk that I was really hoping for.
Mm,
Don't want to see a kraken again.
mm.
We can say that worst comes to worst, there's a very low chance of drowning.
Yeah, true. Though if you fall off the ship, you will probably die unless you have something
Probably.
like a spell to catch
No,
you.
no, no. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Now
Oh.
we're getting into compliance. I promise.
Well, there you go. Compliance soon.
Tom Wells inventing aerospace OSHA.
It was
We
in the
gotta
contract I
invent
signed
it.
with Toiva. I didn't read all of it when I signed it, but they said I gotta make sure the crew ain't gonna die.
That's
Yeah.
You know.
probably a good thing.
So we are government contractors. I don't know if that makes a difference. I should also disclose that.
Kind of surprised when you're recruiting around here then, but I'm all right with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's confer. We only got 2 options.
Not much personality on the second one.
I mean, she was like bubbly
Er,
personality.
Now, I could go back, talk to Marsha.
I mean third one, sorry.
I could go back, talk to Marsha, and literally have another first impression. I can alter a memory. This can all we can all brush this aside.
Normally, I
and
would
have
say
a nice
Tom,
fresh start.
You know me. You know I might be up for that sort of thing, but I am wary that we lost crew recently and that I don't want to hire anyone who's not going to be totally happy on board. And if she thinks she's not going to be happy, then she knows best.
Fair point.
I hope I didn't give the impression that Marcia didn't want to be.
Oh,
the
that
crew.
was definitely the impression I got.
Oh no, I meant to portray that she was like playfully surprised at calling Thicc a MILF.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh.
She's on board.
Okay.
That's enough for me.
I thought she was saying she would take her services elsewhere, as in like she wasn't interested anymore.
Oh no. Like,
Okay.
Like I'll take my leave since I'm being dismissed now.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay then. Back on the table.
Um,
We got 3.
I'm still leaning towards Marsha. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Marsha or Henrietta, personally.
Honestly, I think they're all qualified. But if you all like Marcia,
Marlon Popo.
Marlon Popo did the screening right on this one. If you all like Marcia, if we're good with Marcia, then I'm happy with Marcia.
Did Henrietta show up to the interview with ice cream?
That is an important question. Did she bring enough for all of us?
No, only enough for herself.
Not a team player.
Not a team player.
Not a team player.
Sorry.
Yeah, gotta have your bribes ready.
Look,
She'll
and
find a chance somewhere.
The only thing I can think that might set Miguel apart is that he was a part of a pirate crew, and therefore might have like underground connections that Marcia may not.
I do like the idea of pirate crewing.
Mm-hmm.
However, we are government contractors at the moment.
We are.
It doesn't
And
quite fit.
we do have sort of a pirate connection with our doctor. So
Yeah, the doctor is pirate.
Mhm.
And I am ecstatic for that. We have a lot to learn, I think, from the ways that pirates run things. So,
apparently,
all right, Marcia, Ebert, and Azra, and hit boy, the boy we will hit.
All right.
Welcome.
Marsha.
I'm gonna tell Mr. Popo, hey, Mr. Popo, we're not paying that guy. Can you just actually, you know what? I'm gonna forward his paycheck because we're gonna steal it back when we bonk him. So it's not coming out of the crew funds. It's just, look, we're never gonna hear from this guy again. Let me
Marlon,
handle him.
He's gonna be so disappeared.
did we promise a sign-on bonus of any kind?
Yep. Everyone gets a sign-on bonus.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
cover that too.
As a part of our
we'll have to-
contract.
okay.
I'll cover that
All
too.
right.
Okay. I'm just gonna front that money. That's not coming out of our budget. Okay.
Okay. All right. Marlon, you got an 8 out of 9 on this one.
Honestly, you know, we're getting a bad guy off the streets. We're getting this. There's a silver lining to this.
So do we count that as extra credit?
I think if you want to send more vile eggs our way, I'm okay with that.
Now, in my defense, he didn't say anything about any of that stuff.
Oh, of course not. No, he wouldn't. That's what I was saying.
You know,
Yeah.
I am a halfling.
You are a halfling.
Marlon,
I didn't want to say it, but it's true, and that's why he kept that real secret, because he knows he's a bad boy.
so Marlon, I'm gonna change your score.
Yeah.
Just because
So, yes,
You brought
he
us
is a doctor,
somebody-
and he is competent. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
He is a
I will-
competent surgeon.
I'm gonna give you the extra point because we're gonna kill the guy. So you get a 10 out of 9 for this one. Good job.
I'm going to remind Marlon Popo in private that Thane is not his direct supervising officer. And don't worry, your performance is still top in my book.
I gave him a 10 out of 9. What's wrong with that? How is that different?
Just reassuring him.
All right then. So, I think that's a good time for a break.
Dope.
I was just gonna say I
All
wanted to get some
right.
ice cream.
Yeah, me too. Thanks to Henrietta over here.
Yeah, for real.
Jeez, Henrietta. Rule number 1, bring enough for the
You've gotta
squad.
bring enough to share. Well, she'll learn. She's young. She'll learn from this mistake. She'll find a nice pirate ship when this all
We-
is over.
We might see her on one of the other airships. Who knows?
Uh-huh. Oy vey.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Demosthenes' business cards.
Yes. Also, definitely enjoyed good old Ebert.
Holy shit!
Like, how do I make the most horrifying doctor's business card?
That is absolute 30% survival rate. I wanted to make a comment as
Over 30%.
as Amathea. I would be like, 30%. You've improved. All right, break time.
So, with your new doctors, navigator and steward chosen, they are in the process of being onboarded by Marlon Popo. Meanwhile, let's go to the next day. Or was there anything else you guys wanted to do? Anyone else you wanted to meet?
Well, there was the ruler, but I'd rather I could one deal after. Yeah, that deal after.
I think I'm good.
Let's
I don't think
call
I'm
it a
forgetting
day.
anything. Yeah.
Oh, if there are any more first stage patients in the doctor's infirmary, I would like to treat them.
If there's any patients in the critical ward, I would like to see them.
And stand close and maybe a soul or two. Just in case.
I'll go with Thane. Thane likes me around anyway.
Mm-hmm. We're buddies now. We're friends. You let me drink your son.
There's
I
no
love
going
being
back.
a totally normal halfling with nothing wrong.
Zero things wrong. Zero things
Yep.
secret.
I mean, you just put too much butter on your biscuits. It's
Too
like,
much.
Yeah.
Just minor flaws here.
exactly. Nothing to make us think that Tom is, secretly a double agent.
Or just a werewolf.
A little sus.
Speaking of which, what time of the month is it, Oliver? I think it's been a while since we've had a werewolf check.
Yeah, let me see.
Werewolf check.
I just checked. Still werewolf.
Great.
Yep. Werewolf.
Positive. These submarine sounds are very calming now.
Do you want some whale noises to go with that?
Yeah, let's throw one at me. The song of the aboleth. It's like, no, Thicc, that's just a whale.
I don't like that.
That's a
Is that an
seagull.
elephant seal?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Gotta really sell it. Oh, a dolphin?
Woo!
For heaven's
Funny
sake, Thane.
thing.
The
This is an
goddamn
ocean
SpongeBob
world.
sound effect.
Oh, and baby's there too. got the
He
whole
sounds
squad.
angry.
It's actually been over a year now. that you guys have been adventuring together.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Is what?
It's been
Over a
over
year.
a year in game.
Whoa.
We
We
missed our
lapped
anniversary.
ourselves on the calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is apologies guys. It looks like we skipped over Christmas while you guys were at let's see, 4. Yeah, so
No.
Holiday,
so
schmoliday.
right about
Damn
the day
it.
that you guys left the Varia Palace was Christmas.
And we earned the favor of the red entity too. Damn it.
You're right.
Hmm.
Alright, so I will need to retcon something probably. In the
Damn.
well, let's just copy that calendar over and clear some things. It is. Let's see. So after you left, then you headed straight towards Portia Harbor. And or no, where did you go right after our last deal? When you
We
guys.
briefly swung through Toiva because we had to pick up the ship. And then we stopped in Codencal really like a matter of hours to commune with the Vaultier.
Yep.
So it is now Razmath. January. Quite
Oh.
cold. Quite cold in Foreshore Harbor. Very, very chilly, very windy.
Oh, suddenly it sucks so much more here.
Yeah, suddenly it's much worse.
I feel no weather. I'm a machine.
I like the cold.
Alright. Yeah, so it looks like we are about the 3rd of Razmath. Alright. So back to the game. So what were you guys doing?
We probably want results from the doctors. See if any revelations come of morning, right?
Yes. Right? Nothing happened in the night? Yeah.
Tell
I
me,
mean,
give me a stealth
yep.
check.
You're gonna have to get by these robot eyes, son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I got, well, I suppose I don't got see invisibility on because it only lasts an hour.
Unfortunately, I do sleep now.
All right. So next day, you guys are ready.
All right. What's the doc say?
Quack.
The good doc. Not the quack. Not the Nazi.
Think you're a Nazi.
So, Dr. Foster Sr., he gives you the test results. So, the tissue sample from the Colossus that you found floating is not necrosing, but not alive either. He suspects that it is something that has been dead but will not decay.
Weird, because the other one was a skeleton.
Oh,
Is it
Maybe-
infected? Is it virusing?
It is not infected.
Okay. And the aboleth goo?
The aboleth goo is displaying properties very, very much similar to the water of the town and in the harbor.
I think that aboleth was less neutral than it wanted us to believe.
Yeah. Looks like we may have to kill it.
Yes, he suspects that there is a link between this goo and what is happening to the people.
Wait, Waylon. When you Legend Lord, would banishing this thing solve the problem? Does it belong on another plane, or is it native to our own? Do you know that? Would you know that?
Do I know that?
Because it was kind of vague about where it came from.
I don't think you would know for sure.
We could certainly attempt it, although banishment is only temporary.
wait, are we trying to get rid of it? I could shift it. I could shift it to another plane. Though not sure if it has its own planar shifting abilities. Most likely. So, in fact, probably if it does, that would not hinder it at all. Waylon, do you happen to know, was that in the lore?
No word on its planar abilities.
Mm-mm.
So the only for sure thing is we kill it. What do you think, Yap?
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we can. I mean, yes, but also we should try to bring back the body. I'm thinking if it is the source, we could maybe derive a cure from it. The way that Tom makes fun things out of dead bodies.
What do you think, Tom?
Worth a shot.
Okay. Well, let's go in guns blazing then, because it saw Tom scrape some goo.
Yeah.
Very well.
And if we rush it down, hopefully we don't have to deal with any of the fishmen.
Yeah, that's still a problem.
Hey,
We'll
who
just
knows
do our
where-
best.
Where can I get a sorry. Where can I get a crossbow around here?
Weapon store?
Got one of those?
We can ask Arnold. He'll probably know where one is.
Alright, you go to where you left Arnold, and there he is. Still there.
Still sleeping.
5 gold is 5 gold.
Awesome.
Wait,
Well, you should tip him.
Arnold's a pretty
Definitely.
gold turtle, right? Is he old?
They all look old to me.
They got a wrinkled look to them, yeah.
Hey, Arnold. You know anything about aboleths?
Aboleths? Nope.
Okay, fair. Would you like to know anything about aboleths?
No, you should keep it that way.
Well, sure. Why not?
No. I just want to ask him where the weapon shop is. Don't get him started on this.
Well, we need something to talk about on the way. All right. Arnold, can you take us to a weapon shop while I regale you with aboleth factoids?
That's alright. Tell me all about 'em.
I'd like to hear these facts too, Thane.
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna
Waylon.
get out and fly to the smithy then.
Hit him with the facts, Waylon.
Oh, I'm the one providing the facts.
Yes.
Oh, I was unaware previously.
You're the one with the big brain.
I guess if Thane wants me to do facts, I'll do facts.
That's a pretty scary creature.
Brilliant.
Do you think that's what's causing all this? You might have a hard time taking that one down, especially in the water. It says just slowly paddling.
You know, I hadn't thought about that. Are we prepared for like fighting something underwater?
Yeah, I can. With 0 impairment. Except I have to hold concentration, which is a bummer.
Yeah, because I don't think I can wield Waith down there. At least as well.
Do we
I
really have?
suppose.
Do we really have to? Do we really have to debase ourselves and go down into that murky water to destroy this thing? Waylon, can't you just grab this thing out of the water, hold it up with your big ass hand, and let us just pound, blast on it?
Thicc, you've never tried to catch a fish with your hands, have you?
Well, I've never doubted Waylon in anything.
Could we teleport it to on the ship, on land? And skewer
Let's
it above
see.
water?
Let's see. The most I could do would be teleporting it 120 feet away.
That might not be enough.
We could put it on the ship with that, couldn't we?
I don't. I
Could
would
we all
rely on it.
Mighty powerful options you guys are talking about there.
Ooh. Let me send him to the plane of air.
How is that going to help us?
You said
wait,
you wanted
wait.
to get rid of it.
Hold on.
That does get
Waylon?
rid of a fish.
Waylon,
Oh,
come here.
You're not
Come
talking
here.
about the aboleths? Go ahead.
Alright.
Waylon, do me a favor. I'm gonna whisper to him. Look, this is just a hunch. Could you put on your special eyes and take a look at Arnold? He's been in this mist for a while.
Sure, I will discreetly activate my arcane eyes and look at him.
Arnold is a turtle. Doing turtle things.
Thane, what are you on about?
Look, I don't know. The Mind Flayer thing with Hota has me a little jumpy. I'm not gonna lie.
Very well.
Yeah, sounds like you guys got big problems. You guys should take a rest.
Didn't we already sleep last night?
Yeah, that was a good nap.
What is happening right now?
We're going to the weapon shop.
I want to get out and fly. Why are we taking the slow?
Why are we taking the
I
boat?
just wanted to ask him directions. Why do we have to get ferried there?
We didn't have to get ferried there. We were just talking to him.
Alright, bye, Arnold.
We didn't even
Why are we
ask him if there was a.
strategizing near him? Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to see if he knew anything about avalets, and then we were gonna ask about the weapon shop and be on our way.
Wait, there's nothing that he would know that Waylon couldn't figure out with a 6th level spell.
You don't know that? Turtles are fucking weird, man.
I would be pissed if we found out
if
more
we
from
could've
this
just
guy
asked
than
him.
Waylon got out of his magic.
Look, they got stories, they got folk tales, legends. They're very long-lived people. I'm overthinking this.
Nah.
Alright, well, that'll be 5 gold and 1, 2, 10 silver. Or just 6 gold, actually. That's how it turns out.
Wonderful. 6 gold, here it is. Crossbows ahead, let us go.
Yeah. You might want to get help there. Maybe, the town, could help you. If you ask nicely.
Wait.
Would
Have a good time.
would 120 feet be able to get the creature on top of the corpse? The section that's floating up above the water?
Assuming you catch it within 120 feet of it.
The thing is also on guard.
they usually are.
And apparently it was able to notice when we were floating over it.
No, we don't have to sneak up on it though to
Yeah.
shoot it above the water. Are we ready to go fight this, or do we want to, like, bring the whole crew?
Can we get a harpoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys may want to change to underwater weapons. Due to the underwater combat rules.
It's all the same to me, so...
Can you... Cause you can alter self yourself to swim, right?
Yeah, I have swim speed when I alter self, and I have a melee speary weapon.
Alright, I need... If I could have 3 days, I could make an item for Thane that would let them have a swim speed as well. And then that's pretty much all we need, because... I mean, me, Waylon, and Thicc don't really need to be as mobile.
3 days?
I mean, it's gonna take us... Wait. Did it take us 2 days to get to the center of the thing before, or was that just because we were shit at looking?
Yeah, we were just looking. I think.
Yeah, you didn't know where it was before.
So that's what I've got.
I think we can do it without waiting 3 days, right? I'm confident in our abilities.
Well, that just means that thing's gonna move at like 15 feet.
Look,
Well, it has to come up to us.
I still have a grappling hook.
Uh-huh.
You do. You could use that.
We got a
Yeah.
grappling hook.
So it'll be fine. I'll just lasso the aboleth.
Yeah, you'll harpoon it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Flawless plan. No
I love it.
holes.
I am liking this.
I
No
love
way
it.
it could go wrong.
Yeah.
Right, Oliver? Yeah.
I mean, it's just gonna be like the Elder Brain fight again. It's got mind control. We know that.
Yep.
And we do not suspect that it's already sunk its teeth in.
Yeah.
By the way, Oliver, I don't know if there's any repeat saves because I don't know what this is, so I'm trusting you to let me know.
Let me double check.
If I can get within 30 feet of it, and it is within 120 feet of the surface of the body,
Then we can
I
get it
can-
on the body.
I can attempt to get it on the body, and then you all can just jump it.
That's
I
how
could-
we killed the aboleth in my other campaign.
Mhm.
We teleported it to the plane of fire and then fought it there.
I was gonna say I could I could ready an action and wait with levitate on the body, and as soon as it gets transported to land, just kind of whoop.
Yep.
Someone cast Water Walk on the aboleth.
Oh.
You can't. I thought that
Ooh.
I thought that water walk was targetable on anything in this
It's
edition,
only
but
self.
it's not.
What
But
about
if we put it in the bubble, maybe.
But then the bubble would be filled with water and it would just be neutrally buoyant.
Yeah, but then we could just pick up the bubble with the big hand. And
I guess.
You're right. You could Bigsby's hand
Yeah.
and move the bubble around.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just drop a demon in there. Let him soften the aboleth a little bit.
Get cozy.
Then you have two problems.
Yeah, because now you got a demon controlled by an aboleth. Or yeah.
Could that go wrong? Like, I'll eat really fast. What the hell?
Right. So you guys are still at the weapon shop.
Tom, why don't
Just
do
waiting
your
for
thing.
Tom to be done.
Oh, so we are there. Okay. I want to run in and peruse their fine selection of crossbows. Do you have anything on display that looks good?
Let's see. Yeah, there are different styles of the handle. There's one that kind of looks like an eagle's head, and there's one that looks like a fish with like its mouth open, like where the bolt comes out.
Oh, I'm not looking for anything too fancy. It's immediately being dunked into the ocean. I want the most basic looking heavy crossbow I can find.
Alright, so you find a starter edition crossbow, costing whatever the manual says it does.
I did not even look that up.
Crossbow is probably going to be like 50 to 75 gold if I remember correctly.
Sounds about right. 50 gold for a heavy crossbow. Okay, I will pay the 50 gold. I'll tip an extra 5. And that's all I've got to do.
What's the nicest rapier they have here?
So, they have a rapier that is behind glass under careful watch. It is magical. It
Oh?
has, yeah, it has on the hilts. The metal is cast in a way to look like swirling waves crashing upon the blade, and the blade itself, looking at left and right, when it catches the light just right, it looks like a sunset on the horizon.
How much for this one?
A fair price. However much +1 weapons in this game are.
No price for any of that stuff. You got to come up with it.
Wait, did
I believe 1,000. Was that 100 or 1,000?
It's not
pretty sure it
100.
was 100.
It's not a. Okay, because
100 seems very cheap.
that seems.
Yeah, it's 1,000.
I don't think it's 1,000. That seems a little high.
It's expensive.
500 is usually the +1 base, but
I thought it was like 300 or so.
Thanathars, where are you?
Yeah.
Also,
Yes, right here.
can
Buying magic.
can Waylon use rapiers?
I believe in Waylon.
Did you dip into fighter?
I haven't yet.
Yes.
I believe in Waylon.
You know what?
He could be
I
a great
believe in him
fencer.
too. Except rapiers still have disadvantage in water.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah.
Really? Piercing?
Yeah.
Gotta
Dagger,
specifically
javelin,
be a
short
spear.
sword, spear, or trident. Those are the
Yeah.
ones.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is a
It's-
fancy looking rapier. Let's see. I want to ask this guy what it does anyway.
It is asking price 350 gold.
That ain't bad.
And what's its enchantment?
Why? This enchantment hits more accurately and it hits harder.
Ah. A first sphere enchantment.
I can make you one, Nasser.
Can you?
Yeah. I don't want to say it too loud in front of the shopkeeper, though.
I mean, I just kind of want a weapon on me for attacks of opportunities and stuff. Because up to this point, Waylon hasn't carried a weapon. But maybe that should maybe it should be that way.
Look, my 2 cents. A rapier is definitely Waylon's aesthetic.
It is, it is. I can't yet use martial weapons with proficiency, but
You just
Having-
save that for a rainy day.
yeah. True.
And having the option to attack of opportunity is never a bad thing.
Yep, it's true. You say you can make a better one, Tomwell? Better than a +1?
Well, I could make you a +1 for cheaper very quickly, and I could make a +2 if you really, really wanted one. Or something with a more specific enchantment.
If you can make a +1 that's cheaper, sure, yeah.
Let's see. +1 weapon. Yeah, +1 weapons are just uncommon, so I can make that in 3 days. And for a quarter of the market cost.
Hmm. All right. Yeah. Then I will not purchase this weapon.
All right.
And then Thane, what do you have for weapons? Because I was gonna make you a spear.
I got longsword, arm, shing, and I have Waith.
Okay, I'll make
And-
you a spear so you don't have disadvantage on your attacks then.
I might just use Waith anyway. I got a lot of bonuses to hit. I'm not gonna lie, and the extra 2d6 against evil creatures is just such a fucking. Ooh, it's a beautiful
I'm-
chunk of damage.
I'm gonna make you a spear so that you can have one. And if having disadvantage on all your attacks turns out being a bad idea, it'll be there for you.
Wait. Couldn't you just, give me something like to give me a swim speed in the
I
same amount of time?
Yes.
I can't.
What?
I could make you a spear like today on the ship with what
Wait,
we have on hand.
You could make me a +1 spear or just a regular spear?
Just a regular spear.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a +1.
No.
You know what? I'll keep it as a backup. That's probably.
Why
that's
don't you
probably-
just make the Cloak of the Manta Ray?
Because that takes 3 days and we don't want to spend whatchamacallit.
Yeah, we don't
Have
want
the
to
3-day
spend
prep
3
time.
days. Yeah.
Let's use the Codex Math Magica to increase or decrease the time it takes by 100%.
Whoa. That's,
Can we do that?
That's instant.
That is instant.
Just snap my fingers and it's there. Like, wow,
Ta-da!
I work so fast. So yeah, you're gonna have to go grappling hooking around. And Shanna will have her swim speed, and then the rest of us will float around.
It's like there's not a ticking bomb here, unlike other
There kind of-
encounters.
There kind of feels like there
mean-
is
In the
though,
same-
because people
in the
are
same way.
dying.
People are
Like-
turning into fish, and also
Yeah.
the corpse is getting eaten.
They're
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
they're not dying though. They're just turning into fish people and going into the ocean and.
But that's still
Going
kind
to
of
the
like
corpse.
dying until we know like how to fix them.
And there's also
Yeah.
the ticking bomb of the overarching, apocalypse.
Yeah.
Well, we still got like another 6 months. I don't know.
We
3
don't know how long
days.
we have, actually. We have
Yeah,
no idea how long
Exactly.
we have.
So every day 3 days seems like a lot to me when we have.
Well, they
no
gave
idea.
us a rough estimate, didn't they, of like a year?
Like a year, yeah, but 3 days.
Yeah, but that was like several months ago also.
Yeah.
3 days feels like a lot of time to just sit around and do nothing but make a thing and then I don't know, try to get this neo-Nazi to not figure out what's going on.
That's true. The neo-Nazi is probably. Well, I mean, look, I could probably convince him to just wait a little while longer. Look, we've waited
Well,
25 years. We can wait 3 more days.
We
can't
just
we?
put him on. We just put him on payroll. What's he gonna do? Start complaining on day 2 of the job that we're not doing enough?
Maybe.
Just tell him to
No,
shut
it's-
up.
Okay, well, I'm worried he saw through my clever ruse, but whatever.
He is a little.
It's fine. It's a minor point.
Look, that's on the back burner. And also, who knows what untold damage mind-controlled Tom could be doing in those 3 days?
Yeah. Well, we don't know about that though.
Who's to say he'll give
kinda
me a
just-
cloak of the manta ray at the end of those 3 days? Who's
At
to
a
say
certain
he'll?
point, yeah. At a certain point, Shanna just kind of wants to stab the aboleth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like she wanted to do before it started talking to her, and then like everything happened.
You know what? Just craft the spear on the way to the aboleth. Let's do this. Let's
You-
fucking.
Want my javelin? I think you have to be attuned to it.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You don't? Let's use lightning jab.
No, you just need to know the command word.
What's the command word?
Schmavlin.
Schmeblin. And I'm gonna whisper it to the weapon. Schmeblin. It just sort of like
It just,
crackles
like,
a little.
crackles.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you want it? I don't know.
That works.
You know what? Yeah, because I can just hey, and if I really need to, I can ho-ha.
Yeah, it's it only does the big damage when you throw it, and you can only throw it 20 feet since we're gonna be underwater.
I kind of don't want to risk throwing it.
Oh,
I don't
30
wa-
feet, sorry.
I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still stab with it.
Yeah. In the
Still a
meantime,
backup magic javelin.
exactly. I'll take it.
Okay. It's literally just a javelin then. Here, this is the description. There you go. It's just a regular javelin unless you do this thing.
Mm.
So it's like not even a +1.
Oh, I thought it was +1. Damn.
Nah.
It is not.
I mean, at least it's not like a fucking.
At least
I
you'll
don't
be
have to
able
hit
do
the
it.
AC. It just needs to make a DC check.
No, you have to act. Well, if you're throwing it just at the aboleth, then yes, you do need to actually hit it. The DC is for everything, not the target. Each creature excluding you and the target
Mm-hmm.
makes a DC 13
Okay.
dexterity
Okay.
throw.
Yeah, on a hit, the target
Yeah.
takes the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that they leave that at the end instead of putting it at the beginning.
Oh yeah, you can only use it once per day. It
Yeah.
recharges at dawn.
Yeah. All right. Good to have.
Otherwise, it is magic damage. It is a magic weapon.
I'm gonna put it in one of the little plastic clips that Tom Wells stapled to my back. I'll just it's just right back there.
All right. So you guys are just gonna fly over there?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the
If we're
play.
ready to go.
That's right. We got to do we got to execute eventually.
We can leave the crew behind again or whatever.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the first.
So, are there any saving throws you need to make all over?
No? Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay. Well, just as long as if you're doing them, as long as someone's doing them, if I need some.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Ceasing to worry about it.
Let me just turn off that brain. You know what? Let me not be depressed too while I'm at it.
Yeah, have you tried just not? We're about to.
Alright, let me do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Slow this, slow that.
Just want to double check because sometimes we can't remember to do fucking concentration saves.
It's true.
Don't worry about it.
So,
To be fair, no table can remember to do concentration saves.
true.
Alright. So, you go and fly out out to the center of the mist. And you see that... You see the corpse is still there.
Uh-oh. Did it abscond?
Hey. It looks the same.
Sure does.
Had a feeling.
What's the plan of entry?
Let's get lower and take a look at the water. If it's not being disturbed, then the fish people in the aboleth might have moved on.
Why would they have moved on? This was their target. Okay.
I mean, we did some fucky shit to the aboleth. It might be like
Maybe.
a little wary of the body,
Probably
especially
real sus.
since like it even told Thicc, I've determined that this is not a god, and its whole thing was it wants to kill a god.
Well, let's see.
Alright, who is doing the scouting and how?
Or the one with the swim speed.
Yeah? Do you want to make me invisible first?
You may have some invisibility.
But you have to concentrate with his invisibility, and don't you have to concentrate on your...
I don't have to Oh, yeah, no, I have to... It would have to be Thicc.
Yeah.
Alright. If we deem one of my special spell slots worthy of this...
You do have
then-
really special spell slots. I could just poke my head down there. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I jump down there, are we ready to fucking go right now?
I mean, we're just trying to determine, like, I think at the surface we could determine if they're still, like, eating the thing. We could see, like, ripples of the fishmen and things like that. We wouldn't necessarily have to go into the water.
Okay, do I see anything?
You see the regular lapping of the ocean.
I don't see him. I'm gonna jump in. Unless we should be I think everyone should come with me. I think we should go in guns blazing. Let's just go.
All right.
It's too quiet down there for them to be gone.
Oh, Captain,
no
my
way.
captain.
There's no way. Yeah. Let's go.
But
Do we have time for me to ritual water breathing?
Sure, if that's the prep.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Oh, need your stupid water breathing? Huh!
You actually do not. You're correct.
Don't jump yet. It's a ritual.
I want to be in this ritual.
Alright. You got the ritual down.
All right. We all have little water breathing masks.
Is that enough? Is there enough for 5 targets?
Yeah, I think it's up to... Yeah.
Okay. I want to take some too in case my swim speed gives out. I'm going to be getting hit.
Alright. So everyone just jumps down there?
I think
Yes.
I think we all want to enter at the same time, yeah.
Alright. Splash, 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 splash. 5 splashes all in a row. You guys ready? Weapons out, guns blazing.
Mhm.
I have alter self cast as well.
And it's not much happening down here.
Look,
They're
Alright.
gone.
they really are gone. Do we have a locate? I'm going to say through our mind link. I'm assuming we cast that since we're going to be underwater. Do we have like a locate creature? Do we have a
That
paladin
doesn't...
sense? An evil?
I mean,
Sensing evil?
I can do it within 60 feet, but
Ay, ay, ay.
And locate spells don't work over or like with
No.
running water.
Apparently, yeah.
So we're kind of like.
There's really nothing down here then.
Where
Are we
did they
boned?
go? Fuck.
Let's check the body, I guess, since we're
Wait,
down
no,
here.
Shanna, they wouldn't have left the city, would they?
They might be down in the city. Let's check the corpse real quick and make sure, and then let's go down to the city. I think they're down in the city.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go deeper.
We gotta go deeper.
Yeah.
They just left this
Terrible.
fucker up here.
It's terrible. I hate this.
Yeah. Give me that perception. That's the one.
Sure. 6.
Yeah, definitely no fish people, no aboleths here.
Okay, let's go down then.
Wait, God.
You want to help me with that perception?
I do. I wanna put on my special eyes. I wanna see.
Oh yeah, do a special eye check.
I wanna see invisibility.
Do a special eyes.
All right.
And then,
casting see invisibility.
yes.
There you go.
All right. Let's another perception check, right? Or are we just surrounded because we didn't see them?
That would be
All right.
amazing.
You look with your special eyes. Still no one.
Okay. We gotta go down.
You don't want me to roll perception at all?
Let's not dogpile on this.
All right.
case.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, we're clear.
All right,
Let's go on.
time to see the city, everyone.
Yep.
Very
Oh,
well.
joy.
All right.
Slowly swimming.
You guys.
Yeah, we have to go.
Swim down. Deeper. Deeper into the water.
Oh.
The crushing depths of the abyss. The blackness of the ocean surrounds you. As you swim towards the glowing city, the ruins of what was a great empire, may it be Atlantis, may it be something from much farther away crashed down upon this earth, who knows? You swim down towards it, and there it is. You see it crawling over the floors, coming together, thousands and thousands. Of crabs.
The crabs! No!
The crab.
How could it be?
It's very wet and dripping.
Could
Oh,
it be?
the ultimate life form.
Wait, Critmas came a little late. It's the Crimson Entity. It's actually a crab.
Everything is evolving into crabs. It all makes sense now.
Yes. As you go down deeper and see these higher life forms, the crabs, you see they're congregating towards one spot.
No. Not the crab rave.
What is gathering? What is gathering there?
If you don't have music on in roll 20, please turn it on.
Oh,
And so with that, I think we will leave the crabs for next week.
oh god.
Oh
Not
my god,
expecting crabs.
it's actually crab swarm.
Wow.
I didn't come ready for this.
Nah, I was not
How
prepared
can
for
you be?
crab swarm.
Oliver was playing
I
the
see.
long con with this one.
Oh, I see.
The old bait and switch.
No,
Waylon, why don't you have Fireball? We could cook these crabs.
No, we can't cook the crabs. It's underwater.
Yeah, Oliver fucking said fire spells don't work.
Fire
Yeah,
arms
they
don't
have-
work.
They have resistance, yeah.
Now, if we had a sorcerer, say a half dragon sorcerer who used lightning, that might be a little handy right now.
You
We're gonna
have
eat
my
so well.
spear.
Well, no, I was referring to Noctis,
Noctis.
Oh,
not you.
I don't.
Yeah.
I was like gonna say like I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noctis was
I-
all about electrocuting large bodies of
Mhm.
water.
I mean, that sounds dangerous right now, honestly.
That's how
We
we went
had to-
fishing.
We had to discuss rulings on how the electricity would carry through bodies of water and affect other people in the same area.
Oh, so fun.
All the damn time.
And he used it for fishing.
Yep. It was effective. We never went hungry.
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Hmm.
We're
That was
probably
good.
gonna stay up and play League anyway.
Mm.
Or you go play your League of Legends.